Hey guys, so I want to say like a month ago I went ahead and made the purchase of the Clarisonic Mia Smart, and it took a lot of research and time and effort to go ahead and find this. So my skin, I just want to give a little bit of back history on like what my skin has been like throughout the years or throughout my life. When I was in middle school and even high school, like I never really had any issues with my skin. I never really cared. I'd have the occasional like breakout, or like random pimple, but it really wasn't until I want to say like my junior or sophomore year of high school that I started really picking at my face. I think just out of like anxiousness or stress, I would just start picking at my face like all the time. And that's when I really started going ahead and doing that caused my skin to like get inflamed. So picking at your skin isn't a good thing to do at all, ever. Just don't do it. But anyways, so I had recently been having just the worst acne of my life. I'm 23 now, and now is when I'm starting to get these random hormonal breakouts, and I notice it all throughout my face. You can't see it right now because I, have makeup on, but in the videos that I will show in a little bit on how to use the device, you can see that I have still a lot of like marks and dark spots from areas that I had pimples before in the past, and that really just, after messing with it, left a lot of marks and stuff on my face. At the beginning of the process with this Clarisonic, I knew that I was going to experience even more breakouts in my second or third week of using it, because that's what the creators of Clarisonic tell people to expect, because the bristles on this brush are penetrating your skin so deeply on a different level than your hands normally do, and your skin isn't used to that. So it's bringing all those impurities up to the surface of your skin, and that can result in pimples. The only way to get over this is to just keep using the device. I also wanted to mention, I know my face looks awful right here, but this was 1,000 times worse whenever I first started. Like, they were actual pimples. Now they're just kind of like red spots and kind of marks from like messing with them, which really sucks, but I think you can like get around that with using like vitamin C and like tea tree oils and stuff like that. But I definitely am like super happy with how my skin looks right now, and it just looks, I think it's been like a huge change from when I first started. And I have to say, now that I've had it for a little over a month, I want to say I am in love with it. Like, just even after the first week, I could tell the difference in just the texture of my skin. I don't know if it's super evident on camera to everyone else, but to me, after every time I use it, I can just tell a difference in my skin. Like, everything just looks so much more, I don't know, like smooth, and my texture has evened out a ton. I still get breakouts every now and then, but I think that's just gonna be something that always happens. And as I keep using it for a longer period of time, it's probably gonna go away a lot more. It looked more radiant, which I know it's very like cliche to say, but it really did look a lot even and radiant. And even now, just with makeup application, you can tell the difference. Before, whenever I'd put my makeup on, it would kind of just sit on my skin. It wouldn't really soak in or like absorb, if that makes sense. I know that sounds gross too, you don't want your skin to absorb your makeup, but you want it to look like your makeup is layered on flawlessly. And I feel like that's what this brush has really helped me do. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that. They think that skincare and makeup don't go hand in hand. A lot of people will be like, oh, if I have bad skin, I'll just put on makeup to cover that up. The thing with that is you're just covering up your skin and you're not really taking care of the root problem. If you do that, your makeup will look even more flawless. This is the brush head that came with the device. I want to say the device and this brush head together were like $170, $169. So definitely steep. That's why I did a lot of research on it. It says that this device is able to clean your skin 6 times better than your hands would. which I completely understand. Even after the first time using it, I was like, wow, like I've never felt my skin that clean in a really long time, like ever. The Daily Cleanse, Gentle, and then Smart. So the Daily Radiance brush head is kind of the one that you just want to use on like an everyday basis. I think it's good to, they have a sensitive brush head as well, but this one I feel like is super soft and it would definitely work for people who have more sensitive skin. I know sometimes my skin will get irritated easily with like little to no like products or anything being used on it, so this one is definitely nice. And it has these rubber kind of little things over here, and that really helps with makeup removal. So I really like that. It kind of reminds me of like the texture of your finger, which I think was the whole point behind that. And this actually comes with, it looks like a little thermometer to me, or that's what it reminds me of, because it starts to fill up red as time goes on and as you use it more and more. So it kind of lets you know whenever you need to go and get a new one. This brush head does last for about 3 months. Hey guys, so I kind of just wanted to show how I normally use my brush. So I usually just wet it like this, kind of get like the excess off of it. And then I get this Radiance Cleanser from Clarisonic. I'll just open it up, and they say you gotta like fill up. I usually just like to fill up the circle, so it looks like that. And then I usually drain the excess water, just doing like that. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it on to the Smart setting. And for 20 seconds, you go on your forehead. Step that I like to take is I'll basically take any sort of shampoo, which I have the Orlando Pita Argan Oil Glossing Shampoo. That's just the one that I normally use, or that created Clarisonic, that it's good to wash your brushes after each time that you use it, so that way you actually get all the oils and all of that stuff out of your brush. And just wash it off. If you're trying to get your skin clear of acne, then you want to make sure the stuff you're using on your face isn't going to cause more acne. Another brush head that I have that is specifically for acne is this one. It has this like green ring around it. This part in the middle actually comes out just like the Daily Radiance brush head. And I really like it. The bristles on this one are a little bit thicker. You can't really tell just by looking at it, but you feel it on your skin and it's a little bit thicker and it like penetrates a little bit more. This one I'll use whenever I have really intense breakouts and they just won't go away with the Daily Radiance one. And I found that using this one consistently, like in the morning and the night, really helps to get that stuff away. And this one is also good for 3 months. So this is the firming massage head. So after I'm done washing my face and using a toner on like a cotton pad to kind of just wipe my whole face down, I take the massaging head and I kind of just turn it on once again, just like normal on the Smart setting, and start on my décolleté, however you say that, and go upward. And this one is good for 6 months. This one, like I said before, like I clean it with a cotton pad and some alcohol just to make sure that no bacteria or anything is like getting into the pores of this, because it is a porous material. You go over like pimples, it'll grab onto that, and you don't want that the next time you go and use it, because then it'll just spread. The cleanser that I use with my Clarisonic is the Radiance Foaming Milk Cleanser, and honestly I was just, by this point, hopped onto the Clarisonic train and I went ahead and got this. But you can really use any sort of foaming cleanser. They say it's really important not to use a cleanser with like beads or like micro exfoliation, because that can actually damage your brush head and get in between the bristles and stuff. And there's also just a lot of research that suggests that it's just not the best thing for your skin. While micro exfoliation may temporarily make your skin feel, you know, nice and smooth, in the long run it could actually cause premature aging and all that stuff that you don't want for good looking skin. It usually starts, whenever I clean my skin, like 20 seconds on the forehead, 20 seconds on the mouth, lip area, and then chin, and then 10 seconds for each cheek, and that's pretty much the whole skincare routine. Sometimes if I'm wearing makeup, I'll do that twice, just because I feel like it doesn't get it all off with just one go at it. If you're someone like me who's recently been struggling with like acne and pimples and stuff like that, and you cannot find anything that'll make it better, I highly suggest using the Clarisonic. It's just honestly like a staple in my skincare routine, especially for someone who's obsessed with skincare like I am. I just love it so much, and it really does, not to sound shallow, but it really does just like completely make you feel better when you feel like you don't have to wear makeup or anything to hide your skin. And it makes you feel awesome whenever you can put makeup on and have it look seamless and make it look like it really is your actual skin. And so I really love it. I don't think I'll ever stop using it. If there's a night or a day that I don't use it, I immediately notice a difference. I really believe in the science behind the Clarisonic and the doctors who created it, and I really do think it's such a revolutionary product, and I'm so glad it's available to people and not just like dermatologists and stuff like that. So if you've been thinking about getting this and you're like, oh, it's too much money, I would definitely inform yourself. And if you feel like you will use it every day and you're someone who just like has tried everything else and nothing else works, I would definitely give this a go if you can afford it. I am obsessed with it. I got it as like a Christmas present for my mom and I love it. I've been wanting to go ahead and keep buying all the little add-ons that come with it, like the different brushes and all of that.